Hello, my name is Brandi, and today I'm going to talk to you about Greek organizations. Have you ever thought about joining a fraternity or sorority but didn't know what it offered or what it could do for you? Well, a Greek organization is composed of a diverse group of individuals that share common interests and values. They hold academics very high and set personal goals as well as chapter goals to challenge and further the knowledge. Joining a Greek organization can benefit you in several aspects of your life. My major claim is that Greek organizations have a significant positive impact on your college studies. My subclaims are that Greek organizations can help you network when looking for a job, as well as help you meet people that can impact your life. When joining a Greek organization, you're given ample opportunities to become a leader. Greek organizations can also help you do better in school. Greek organizations can help you get more involved in community service and philanthropy. Going back to my first subclaim, Greek organizations can help you network and meet people that will impact your life. While there can be many different alumni from all types of organizations of your university, Greek organizations have the most beneficial interaction with their alumni. In most cases, in other organizations, it is very easy to lose track of alumni after a period of time. But in Greek organizations, alumni are considered a very valuable attribute to their chapter. University alumni can be useful, but you don't have the same bond or closeness one receives when being in a fraternity or sorority. By having this bond and feeling a common connection with someone makes the alumni feel that they are welcome and needed in the chapter. Also, in other organizations, it is common for alumni to stay in the same location after graduating. But in Greek organizations, there are chapters and members all over the world that can connect to you as well. This gives you endless opportunities. Fraternities and sororities also have a position that is strictly for alumni relations. This keeps the alumni informed of what is currently going on in the chapter and also gives them opportunities for them to meet current members and stay involved. In addition to the alumni, a chapter receives new members or pledges at least once a year. When the pledges initiate, they become active members that share rituals and secrets. With this, you develop a bond similar to that of a biological brother or sister. This is part of what sets a Greek organization apart from any other club or team. Another attribute of new members is that they all bring something different to the table. This can significantly make your chapter more diverse as well as improve it. Having met so many different types of individuals coming together can teach you how to interact, use teamwork, and develop outstanding social skills to accomplish most tasks. This is very beneficial because in almost any career you will constantly have to work with different types of people. My second subclaim is that being in a Greek organization can mold you into a leader. When you're in a fraternity or sorority, you have many opportunities to take leadership positions on the executive board. While other clubs offer positions and leadership opportunities, Greek organizations place all responsibilities of their whole chapter onto their executive board. By taking on this responsibility, you are provided with extensive training, which can also be applied in other areas of your life. The executive board is very serious and is looked at as a great and helpful experience. Many companies feel that this is a very positive attribute to a resume, too. An example of the way being in a Greek organization can help you become a leader in your career is the astonishing statistic. From the book College in a Can, it is said that every president since the first Greek organization was founded in 1825, except only 2 or 3, has been a member of a fraternity. Also, there have been over 100 men in the president's cabinet that have also been in a fraternity. And out of the nation's 50 largest corporations, 43 are headed by somebody that has been involved in a Greek organization. Recognizing these stats about members of Greek organizations can give you a clear view of how they can shape you into an outstanding leader as well as a great speaker with goals of success. My third subclaim is that Greek organizations can help you do better in school. Members of Greek organizations generally have higher GPAs than non-members. They are usually the highest GPAs on campus out of all other organizations. Greek organizations offer tutors within the chapter and implement mandatory study hours if you fall below a certain GPA. Also, if you don't make a certain GPA, you can get your membership revoked. If you don't make grades, you can lose all social rights, which can include exchanges or mixers, dances, as well as other activities. Usually there is a position devoted to scholarship in the chapter, which organizes the study hours, gives you useful study tips, and sets the chapter's goal GPA, and also makes up the tutor list. Due to the high amount of focus placed upon scholarship and the possibility of receiving strict repercussions, many members strive to always make grades. Learning time management can also help you in your academics and is taught in many fraternities and sororities. Being Greek means you must balance school, social functions, community service, and many other activities that can be time-consuming. Due to all these advantages, it is easy to see why your Greek organizations can significantly benefit your grades in school. My last subclaim is that Greek organizations give you more opportunities to get involved in community service and philanthropies. When you're in a Greek organization, you're generally required to have a certain number of community service hours you must complete each quarter. Most Greek organizations have one or two philanthropies that they focus most of their time on. Although they spend a lot of time on these select few, a community service chair finds community service that you can do all around you, thus giving you more opportunities to give your time. Without all the opportunities provided to you in a fraternity or sorority, most college students wouldn't take the time to volunteer. According to Greekspeak.com, the Greek system is the largest network of volunteers in the U.S., with members donating over 10 million hours of community service each year and over $7 million are raised each year. So in conclusion, Greek organizations can help you network, make better grades, and get more involved in your community.
All right, the proposition's clearly labeled. I thought the subject was clear, and you had an okay definition at the beginning for the audience. The secondary claims are previewed, but it seemed to me like they were running together, and at the end it appears that there were 4 of them. I couldn't tell that there were more than 2 in the opening. It sounded like you were paraphrasing them repeatedly, so you need a little bit more numerical distinction on those supporting points. However, internally you did signpost those points when you got to them a lot more clearly, and I thought that that was helpful. But there are a lot of assumptions and presuppositions in the argument that I think you need better information on. The only real source citation that I recall hearing was Greek Speak, and it cited the hours and the amount of money that's being brought up. Otherwise, it seems like it's very vague on hypothetical examples and ideas. There's one piece of information that you used about presidents and members of the cabinet, and one of the questions that popped into my head was a question of causality. Is it because those people were all in the fraternities and sororities that they got to be members of the cabinet, as opposed to did they get to be members of the cabinet because they were so qualified because they'd been in fraternities and sororities? Maybe it's just the Greeks inviting in the Greeks to their cabinet. I'm not sure. So there a lot of presuppositions along the way, and I think you need better evidence on those points. I thought you had good vocal energy, but you have a tendency to do a lot of reading, and your eye contact is limited. And I'm still trying to figure out what is unique about the Greek characteristic. You make that one point early on, says it's a unique bond, but that's largely asserted, and you're making a reference at one point, oh, they share secrets, so they're like brothers and sisters, and I'm going, how come? If I share a secret with somebody else, that's going to make me feel the same way. I'm just not sure that we're getting the impact out of this that you want. I know the point that you're trying to make. I just think the proof is a little thin. All right, thank you. Jason, I think you are our last speaker here.